Hey folks, Wilderness Expeditions here. We are hiking the Fiery Gizzard Trail.
It is a balmy 37 degrees this morning here in Tennessee, South Cumberland State Park.
The Fiery Gizzard is part of the South Cumberland State Park in Tennessee and is considered to be one of the top 25 hikes in America by Backpacker magazine. The loop hike we decided to do includes sections of the Gundy Forest Trail, the Fiery Gizzard Trail, and the Dog Hole Trail. The Fiery Gizzard accounts for the largest portion and by far the most rugged and scenic. As we were about to find out, it is for experienced hikers only, as it is very strenuous over a rocky terrain that requires good route finding skills through boulder fields.
It's a pretty cool rock shelter, isn't it, buddy?
Yep.
Look at the layers in this bluff behind us, Catfish. How old do you think those layers are?
Probably hundreds of millions of years.
Yeah. So certain areas of this Fiery Gizzard are super rocky, very rugged, and hard to find the trail. I mentioned this trail is rugged. Well, we made it out of the gorge. The last 500-foot climb is a killer, but really the whole section of the Fiery Gizzard down there in that gorge is a killer with all the rocks. It's hard to really enjoy the scenery when you're constantly just having to watch your step through the boulder fields and rocks.
Yep.
Well, we made it this far. Well, folks, we've only got about 3 to 4 hours of daylight left. So we are going to do this as a loop. Take the dog-hole trail back to the trailhead. We've got another 4 miles here, walking along the top of the bluffs. We're heading back down into the gorge. Oh, I see the end. 10 miles, 8 hours, and the sun is about to set. So that was our hike today, going down through the Fiery Gizzard Gorge up into the tops of the bluffs and back on the dog hole trail for a total of just shy of 11 miles today. And well, it was about 8 hours to do that. It was definitely a rugged hike. So Catfish, what was your favorite parts of the hike?
My favorite parts of the hike was the view at Ravens Point with all the scenery, and also like the waterfalls at the side of the trail.
Yep, it was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. My favorite part was definitely early on in the gorge with all of the waterfalls and following the creek, with all of the great bluffage and all the rock shelters and everything. It's just gorgeous, the kind of stuff that I love. Now, of course, this was an extremely strenuous hike, not for the faint of heart. We had heard that it was pretty rough and very rocky, but I had no idea just how much so. More than half of the Fiery Gizzard section, about 4.5 miles, was all on large rocks and boulders that shifted under your weight. So you had to think very carefully about every single step you took. So it is very hard on your feet, on your ankles, and on your knees. So just keep that in mind. And probably the most difficult part, even beyond that, was the 500 feet climb back out of the gorge up to Ravens Point. But that's what we're here for. We take the challenge and we kick its butt, don't we, buddy?
Yep.
All right. And if you did the full Fiery Gizzard Trail all the way to the other end, you would end up at Foster Falls. That will be our next video. Till then, peace out.